A short history of Native American people in the United States. Native Americans were the first people to live in America and have lived in the United States for thousands of years, more than 15,000. Another word used to refer to Native Americans is indigenous. Before Europeans arrived in 1492, there were at least 50 million Native Americans living in what we now call the United States. Native American people belong to many different tribes and speak many different languages. A tribe is a group sharing the same culture, language, and beliefs. Around 1500s, the Europeans came to America. Europeans thought they had arrived in India and called the native populations Indians. But they were not in India, they were just very confused. From the very beginning, Europeans wanted all of the land. From the 1500s to the 1850s, Europeans and Native Americans fought many wars. Millions of Native Americans were killed. Europeans forced Native American tribes to leave their lands and live in small areas called reservations. They were not allowed to practice their traditions and culture. Children were sent to schools far away so they could not learn their culture or language. Today, there are almost 7 million Native Americans living in the United States, and many still live on reservations. The problem with reservations is that they are often very far from big cities, where the good jobs are. With no good jobs, a history of cultural oppression and racism, there is a lot of poverty, alcohol abuse, and suicides in reservations. Also, schools in reservations have a lot less money than schools in other parts of the United States. In this unit, we will be reading a story about a Native American boy's experiences in school. The author of this story is Sherman Alexie. Sherman Alexie is a famous Native American writer from the USA. He is a member of the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene tribes and grew up on a reservation. His most famous book is called The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. At OIHS, students read this book in 11th grade.